Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Woo Pig podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Homes, it's the bad. Big sexy. Woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, podcast, 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 woo, pig, woo, pig, woo, pig, pig, podcast, football, basketball, whatever you need, podcast, woo, pig, shout out the fans, man, woo, pig, keep the support alive, let's get it, podcast, you know we gon' keep it real every time, every single time, woo, pig, woo, pig, woo, pig, we too cold, baby, podcast.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Woo Pig Podcast, coming to you live from the Insurance Max Studios, where we talking about everything Arkansas Razorback football and basketball every on the second schedule, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Don't forget to check us out on the website at thewoopig.com. Man, but I want you to experience peace of mind with Insurance Max, your one-stop solution for home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. Don't wait. Call today for a free, no obligation quote. Man, secure your future with Insurance Max, where protection meets affordability. Dial now, safeguard what matters. Give my guy Wes, Caleb, and Sandy a call. They're going to take real good care of you. And the Woo Pig Podcast, man, we stream it on all major platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Make sure you subscribe to us on all platforms. Man, we even on Rumble. But if you like the audio only version, you can catch us everywhere. Apple Podcasts, but we really rock with Spotify. You can switch between audio and video. They got generated chapters so you can skip around. Man, make sure you check it out. Hit that subscribe button and give us a 5-star review wherever you at. And we can't forget about our OG sponsor, 3M Electric, serving Northwest Arkansas. They are your trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor. As a SDV, OSB, they're dependable and reliable with no job too big or small. When it comes to your electrical needs, contact 3M Electric, 479-408-9865. And we cannot forget about the newest member of the family, Remax Platinum, serving Central and South Arkansas. Are you looking to find your dream home or sell your property hassle-free? Man, look no further. Remax Platinum got you covered. Client satisfaction is their top priority. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Melody and her team, they're here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful. You ready to take that next step? Give her a call, 501-366-4407, and let Remax Platinum turn your real estate dreams into reality. Hey, don't wait. Call today. Make sure you tell them you heard it on the Woo Pig Podcast. And with all that being said, you already know who I got in the building.
Yo, what it do, Woo Pig family? It's your boy G Holmes in the building, a.k.a. Big Sexy. Somebody out there holler for me.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. That's it right there. Oh, what it do, OD?
Man, what it do, baby? What's the drink of the day, man?
Man, today I'm drinking just a little bit of Wilford Double Oak.
Wilford Double Oak, man. That sounds more than I'm willing to pay for drinks.
Wilford Double Oak.
Hey, and you know we take the bad little brother everywhere we go, man. We got to take him everywhere we go, man.
This
What it
dude
do,
here.
Woo Pig family? Wah. What's up with y'all, man? Y'all all right? What y'all been on today? I know G been drinking. I've been drinking too, man. What's the word?
Boy, hey, man, hey, don't be putting that in there, man. What you mean?
Mine's probably a lot cheaper, but you know, it got the job done.
Man, shout out to everybody, man. Hey, we had to switch up the schedule, man, but it's summertime, man.
It's
we out here
summertime.
trying to enjoy life and enjoy family, friends. Man, y'all, I mean, I know y'all don't want to be sitting here talking about the Razorbacks on Saturday night unless something special pop off. Then, you know, we got to go live.
Here we get in the lab.
But from until football season start, man, we in this thing Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. That's the new schedule until football season start, and then we back on the regular schedule program, baby. We back on it.
Let's get it, man. I like
Let's
it.
get it. Let's get it.
That schedule feel comfortable.
Yeah, for sure.
It feels comfortable.
Yeah, it just feels like, yeah.
Yeah, Sunday. Yeah, Tuesday. What?
right, I'll be
You
in
know
the
what?
mood
I
on
like
Tuesday.
Thursday.
This guy. Well, man, Kasean Pryor, man. It's a lot of noise about Kasean Pryor out here. What y'all think about
man.
this guy, man? I mean, I think that if we got him, we would be a force.
Bruh,
What y'all think, man? What y'all think about this guy?
All right, so I'm it's the barbershop. It's the barbershop, right? So I'm gonna keep it barbershop with you. So me and Deezy was talking before, and so of course for players that are coming into the university, a lot of these kids we don't know who they are. So how do we find out who they are? We got to go find tape just like everybody else does, and watch them. Just let me see some of the highlights you got. Excuse me. So when I did that with this dude, it immediately put me in the mind. I was like, oh snap. I said, hey, that dude right there, he done played with some bros before. I can see it. And I can see the way he was moving. I can just see the way. And I said that before the show. I was like, man, I'm talking about, man, he really got that kind of vibe to him. Like he done played under the bridge somewhere. So, hey, man, if he commit at 6'10", that go watch his film, go watch his tape. He nice. So
Hey, that's that white boy Rick we looking for right there.
you feel me, man?
I ain't want to say it.
Man, I'm flirting with it. You know what it is.
No, for real, man. I love like G said, the tape I wasn't sold at first because I'm thinking like, all right, we got two good bigs. Maybe we get another. He like a hybrid. He was 6'8" for a while, grew 2 inches out of nowhere. Now he's 6'10", 210 pounds, 13 points a game, 7.9 rebounds. That's it.
He working.
After I seen it, I was like,
Yeah,
I'll take it.
yeah, he working.
And just the way he can find a bucket. That's the one thing we was missing last year on last year's team. We just didn't have anybody who could consistently get us buckets. And it seemed like everybody Cal bringing in is a bucket getter. So I'll take him. How you feel, OD?
Man, how much I think I messed up on that weight. How much you say you weigh?
210.
210. Yeah, I messed up on that weight. I didn't change that, but man, with the power of Ecamm, bam, it's changed that quick.
Hey, I don't even know what you're talking about. You got it right.
Bling, bling. You shouldn't even say that. You shouldn't even say that, man. Don't tell everybody everything, OD.
We do.
Yeah.
Hey, we change it on the fly here, baby. That's the Woo Pig podcast, man. That's how we roll. Man, I think this dude is nice, man. I like his game. I like his no Diddy, but man, I like how he wiggle when he playing ball. He just get in and out. That boy, he played with that Tyler Hero / Birdman swag. This dude is nice, man. I want this dude on the squad. I want him on the squad.
Bad.
So,
But let me ask you this though, OD.
It's the wiggle.
Now, okay, you see how you feel about that guy, and how when we saw the dude, I was like, man, you like when you watch the tape, that's exactly how you feel. You're like, oh, okay, this dude right here, you know what I'm saying? He done played under the bridge before.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm telling you is, I really, really believe that if we can get that type of player, a player that's versatile, like you said, this the dude that he can get a bucket. It was like, sometimes there's players that have to be wide open. He can create his own shot, but it kind of makes me wonder, how did a dude that's this nice, how he go? Why he down there in Southern Florida? Division II? That's what I'm telling you, man. It's a lot of cats that either the grades or their skill level, something has changed, over the last year or over the last 2 years, What's his class? Is he a junior?
I
Nah,
think,
he gotta be a
he
senior.
coming in as a senior.
Okay, so see, he experienced. You know, that's when I was watching his tape. He didn't look green. His film looked like he don't put in some work. He don't been in the lab with the moves. So I like him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be a late bloomer. It could be grades. I mean, he from Michigan, Ann Arbor, so that's Detroit type area. So you're right. He probably been
Detroit.
Yeah, he been playing with the Bros. He only averaged 15
Yeah.
points and 9 rebounds in high school. So maybe he was under recruited and he's a late bloomer.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
that
coming
could
from
be the
that
reason why-
area too, he could have been
Yeah.
overshadowed.
True.
Facts.
Yeah.
A lot of ballers up there.
A lot of
Yeah.
ballers coming from up there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think another thing that had to play into it is his size / position. We don't get many people that's like a 3-4 hybrid. That's usually you either 4 or 5 or a 1 or 2. So when you're not a true 3 and you kind of got a little more size on you, they probably didn't even know how to grade him coming out. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, especially being at that height. Yeah, that was. I mean,
yeah.
And he is.
some of them slipped through the cracks.
I mean, he is a thin dude that 6'10", 210. Like Mo Lester said, my leg weigh more than that. That's what he said in the comment. So hey, he a little thin. So maybe a lot of them bigger schools just overlooked him. But hey, we trying to
But
get
look
him
at Chet
on the
Holmgren.
Razorbacks.
Chet Holmgren thin.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
He
Wemby.
also is
seem
about 7'2", 7'3". He taller than the joint.
He ain't that big, man.
Chet?
I think he might be. Chet might be about 7 foot.
Yeah, he over 7. Yeah, he over 7, bro.
Yeah,
He
he right.
tall.
He's
Yeah,
7'1", 208.
Yeah, 7'1".
208.
Yeah, he's
Ooh, that
7.
boy needs some milk.
Yeah,
Crazy.
7'1", 208.
Jeez.
Yeah, man. Golly.
Yeah.
But
You could just
hey,
body slam. I mean, the only thing that would keep you from body slamming him is his legs just too long.
Facts.
200? He just bink, 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 bink. Man, how you 200 pounds out here in the NBA
And
trying to play the 4? What?
Hey, slippery. Gotta be slippery.
Man, gotta be.
yeah.
But you gotta be able to take a bow too.
But
Man, yo.
hey, moving. Hey, this is the world we live in. Cats are small now. They ain't big nasty size coming out of everybody thin now. So it ain't no real big dudes just dominating. You got old boy that play for the Pelicans.
Or NC State.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm just
remember
thinking
him in
about
the tournament?
pros as big guys.
Zion. Yeah.
Zion, you know what I'm saying? But he always hurt, so you don't really ever see his dominance. But you see how dominant he is when he playing. He's so much bigger than these dudes. They get in the way. They just bounce off that boy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but man, did y'all see what Cal said, bro?
Oh my God.
Cal a gangster, man. I'm telling you, this dude different.
Man, Cal said, "You may think I'm crazy, but I told my staff I only want to have 8 or 9 guys. They're leaving anyway. Why would I develop a kid for someone else? Why would I do this?" And so,
He said what he said.
yeah, but what y'all think about that though? 8 or 9 dudes on the team? Come on, man. That ain't realistic to me. What y'all think about this?
Daisy, I'm gonna let you eat this one first.
One word. Risky.
Very.
That's risky business. That's if you have 1.5 injuries, let's say one person out for the season, one person out for half the season, you struggling. You better hope that you got enough guards and big men to be able to make those rotations work. So I think it's risky. But on the flip side, I get it. We in this new day and age where teams only playing 8 to 9 guys in the season anyway. Matter of fact, I wish we would have did that last year. There's a lot of guys we played and wasted minutes. But it's like, who do they practice against? And he talked about that in that article as well, saying that he was going to use grad assistants to practice. I don't like that part. I'm going to keep it real. I don't want my players practicing against no grad assistants. But I just say it's risky. That's how I feel about it.
G,
All
what
right,
about
for me.
you?
All right, so on the active roster, what do we have? 13 on the active roster.
Yeah, something like that.
Is it 15? I think it's 15.
Okay, we'll call it 15. You got 15 on your active roster, and he says he wants to have 9. So if you say he has 9 guys, that means you got 6 fill-ins, basically, right? So this is really how I feel about it. Okay, cool, man. Okay, look at the 6 people, or look at the 8 or 9 guys that he's getting, though. I mean, you're getting high quality guys. Only 5 of them can be on a court at a time, right? Muscleman ran a 7-man rotation. He's saying he's gonna suit up 9. I mean, he gonna have everybody gonna suit up, but he gonna have a 9-man rotation. That's what he's telling you. I mean, people are just kind of misunderstanding what the dude is telling you. There's no need to have a team 13 or 15 guys, because he knows that all of them are not going to play. They are going to leave and try to get more money. If he gets all of these high profile, y'all want him to fill the roster with 5 stars. That's what y'all want him to do. It's stupid. That's stupid. As a fan, even as a logical thinker in sports in this day and age, it's stupid for you guys to think that. Because guess what he's going to do? Okay, yeah, we're going to have 9 guys, but guess what? He's going to fill this other part of the roster with good quality players that, guess what? They're going to have somebody to practice against that can play the game. That's tough. But these kids, they coming in, they're going to already be decent ballers. They need to learn how to play together. These preseason tournaments and all that stuff, these practices, these scrimmages in the classroom, learning these plays and learning the scheme that he is trying to institute for these guys. That's what we need to be worried about. I ain't worried about him getting 8. I want him to get 8 or 9.
I agree with DZ, man. That's risky business having 8 or 9 players on the team.
But
I mean, if you
just 8 or 9,
hold on, man.
OD.
I let you talk uninterrupted. Now it's my time to cook. It's risky business for the simple fact, if you look at just like last year, we had Devo quit. We had Bacchiotomy have back problems. We had Brazil. He was hurt. We had so many guys up and down. We had Minifield who couldn't get his grades right. That's 4 guys right there that was just out of the lineup for some apparent reason. You can't have 8 and not to mention, what if these guys get in foul trouble? What if the matchup ain't right? Man, you gotta have more than 8 or 9 guys on the roster, because injuries do happen in sports. That's a thing. And you gotta have somebody that's gonna take their spot. And if I only got 7 dudes that I can run out there, man, when you get down into the tournament and you run into a team like UConn, you better have bodies. You gotta have bodies. Man. You gotta have a goon to go out there and foul. You gotta have them role players. Hey, I need, this dude is killing me. Send the goon in. Hey, bro, he come through there, bust him down. I need all types of player on my roster.
Okay. But
I need a goon. I need somebody to go call. I need John Chaney type players on the team.
Oh my God.
Bro, absolutely. I need all mine.
But you acting like they gonna fill out the rest of the roster with some bums.
8 or 9 dudes is not enough. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. That he ain't saying that they ain't gonna be but 9 people on the bench. He gonna have a full roster. He's saying there's no sense in me filling this roster up with all these 5 stars and developing them. Think about that. Why develop all of these guys when they're going to leave for someone else?
So you interpreting it a different way.
Yeah, y'all looking at it the wrong way.
I only want to have 8 or 9 guys.
Yeah.
You gotta go listen to the whole podcast, bro.
That is not what he said. But that's the way you are interpreting. You're interpreting it. to be differently than I am.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that dude ain't no dummy. He can't have no 9 bodies on the bench. Come on, OD.
Hey,
but what
He
if
said-
that's
he just
what
don't- I
mean?
He said, y'all may think I'm crazy. He is justifying what he's about to say. He is saying he said what he said. Just like your sir say, I said what I said.
Bro.
Don't be trying to make me guess what you thinking.
Bro, I'm not okay. Well, I tell you what then. Only thing we can do is see then. That's how I look at it. That's how, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you how I look at it.
I'm just saying he gotta have if what he said is what he meant. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay.
I agree. I
think you guys are just looking at it the wrong way. I think you're looking at it the wrong way. That's what I'm telling you.
But even on the second part of that, I want to ask y'all this. So, do y'all think the turnaround culture will be usual Cal turnaround culture? Like, or do y'all think he might actually start keeping a few players and develop them? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, Cal known for the one and dones. And I expect
It ain't up to him, though, DZ. It ain't up to him.
That's true.
I mean, he can't. He can't do nothing but play the kids that say they gonna be here, and the ones that say they gonna leave. He can't do nothing but say, "Hey, man, we'll holler at you."
Yeah.
He can't keep a player. That is over with.
Yeah. But you remember how we felt about Muss last year? We was like, man, this will happen when you get a new team every year. Are we gonna be that fan base again?
Not if you don't miss. But everybody's that team. It ain't just us. Everybody is.
That's true.
Well, man, let me read my super chats, man. Shout out to my guy Matt, man. We appreciate you as always supporting the channel in every way. He said he will go to 10, but that 10th guy will know he is the 10th guy. I hoping he meant 8, 9 guys will play. I'm with that. I'm cool with that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm cool, but you give me 10. I want 10 on. I want to see 10 dudes.
And they
11 with Blason, whatever that fool name is, the walk-on dude. Hey, shout out to Jeremiah. He says, I agree with G. Holmes. No use of getting 12 5-star players and 4 of them not going to get playing time or might transfer at the end of the year. Hey.
I can see that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that. I understand that. I get that one. But go get some role players. Go get some goons. You give me somebody. I need some dudes on the bench, man.
But that's what I mean. There gonna be some people on the bench, OD. That's what I mean. You what you saying? They ain't. You don't even make logical sense.
It makes perfect sense to me, man. What are you talking about?
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't make sense that a coach would do that. Only have 9 players sitting on the bench. Really?
I think, but listen to this though, G. Why else would he say he will use grad assistants for practice if he didn't mean that? Like,
Exactly.
that's the part that got me like, hold on. I think he actually meant he only gonna get 9, 10 roster spots, period.
But who is his grad assistants? I don't know. He may have some legit ballers. You don't know that either.
Man.
You don't know that.
We don't want to know. We don't care to know. I don't say
You don't
I
know
don't
that.
care to know.
I mean, but
I
you
wanna
don't know. But that's what I'm saying.
You got to
You got
give
a
me
grad
some players
assistant.
on the bench.
Hey,
The
you
grad
got a
assistants can't
6'8"
play.
grad assistant that, you know what I'm saying, that put in work all the time, you know, and you gonna tell me you don't care what he can do? Come on, OD.
Hey,
Some of the
all I
time,
know
some of
is
the,
he can't play.
bro,
He can't get on the court when it's time to play. That's my point. That's what I'm saying.
It's weird.
All right, so jumping back over here, man, to our next segment, man. Did I create something for that? I don't think I did.
create.
The list.
OD.
Oh yeah, I
The
did.
creator.
Man, the Hog Sports, man, they released a top 10 football guys.
Yeah.
Man, let's take a quick look
Now,
at this
this
list,
one,
man.
this wasn't all time though, right? I mean,
Nah,
explain.
it's just for the year.
Nah.
It's like
It's
go
just
ahead,
for
explain that, DZ.
Yeah, basically they compiled a list of who they felt were the top 10 guys on the roster right now. And I want to hear how y'all feel about it before I get into it, because I'm gonna leave it.
So on the list, y'all see it right here, man. Top 10. Y'all go check out their article on the website at hogsports.com. They got number 1, Landon Jackson. Number 2, Luke Hogs, whatever that fool name is. Number 3, Jalen Braxton. Number 4, Andrew Armstrong. 5, Eric Gregory. 6, Jaquindon Jackson. 7, Taylor Green. 8, Cam Ball. Number 9, Fernando Carmona. And number 10, Jaden Johnson. Man, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna go on the fact that what have you done to show you deserve this spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm looking at number 2 on this list, I'm just gonna pick on him. Number 2, you played 3 games all year, bro. All last year you played 3 games, but you the number 2 player on this list. I don't know about that. Jalen Braxton. I don't know about that.
Cam Ball. Ugh.
Cam be balling though. Cam do be balling.
Yeah, I'm a G. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't know where they got the stats at. I mean, where they got.
I'm pushing Andrew Armstrong number 2.
Yeah,
I mean, something like that.
What you gonna do with this list, Deezy?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I switched it all up. And this gonna be controversial. So I'm gonna start from number 10. Matter of fact, my 10 and 9 not even on this list. At 10, give me Tyrone Broden. Shake it all up. Give me Tyrone Broden at 10. Give me Xavier Sorey, the linebacker we just got from Georgia, at 9. Give me Cam Ball at 8, because I'm not gonna hate. Jaquindon Jackson at 7. Give me Luke Has at 6. I give y'all 6. He got potential. He not a scrub. He dominated as a freshman, but we have not seen enough to have him in the top 5. 5, give me Jalen Braxton. I will say, when Nudie went out last year for whatever that weird coaching reason was, Jalen Braxton did his thing, and I think he's starting to make it. Andrew Armstrong number 4, and I know that's crazy, but only because these top 3 are guys. Give me Fernando Carmona at 3, the left tackle that we just got. Amazing. Everything I seen from him, from footwork to how, bro, in the spring game, nobody made a play on him, not even close. And then get 2, give me Landon Jackson, just because he had a decent season last year. I'm not gonna say it was terrible, but this is the season where if he don't blow up this season, Landon Jackson can't say nothing, or he can't get mad at the criticism we throw at him. And then 1, give me Taylor Green. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, baby. I'm sorry. I'm drinking it.
Give you Taylor Green where? Number what?
Number 1.
Number 1.
Because 2 is not an option, and 3 nobody remembers.
Hey, G, man, hit that sound effect. You ain't got the answer, Sway.
Oh no. No.
I need to hear that right now.
Come
on, man.
I don't know if I still got that no more.
Hey, it's a reason why you can't find it, man. It's
I
a
gotta
reason.
go get that, man.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
There it is.
Doing this more than you. You ain't got the answer, Sway.
Why can't Taylor Green be number 1? So tell me this first. So do you believe that Landon Jackson is number 1?
On this list,
Yeah,
Landon
out of
Jackson
everybody.
probably has, he has probably more to, I'm going with Landon Jackson, man. I'm sorry. On this list, definitely.
All right.
I would
What
put
about
Taylor
you, G?
Green in the top 5. I would put Taylor Green, Landon Jackson. I would probably put him 1 or 2. Taylor Green, I would put him probably, those 2 will be, jocking. I would definitely put Andrew Armstrong at 3, and then Cam Ball, I would, have him at 4, and then I like Jaquindon Jackson, and that would be my top 5.
Okay. I'm not mad at that one.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it at all.
I see the comments defending Luke Haas.
He's not
was
in my top
produ-
5.
Yeah, Haas was. It's a lot of love for him in there in the comments.
I'm
but,
not. Yeah, we ain't hating on him.
No, we ain't hating on him.
He's just not number 2 on my list.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I mean, I don't got beef with the list at all. It is what it is. Taylor Green definitely can't be in my top 5 because you ain't did nothing yet. He looked good on paper. So
yeah, that's why I'm gonna give him 1 or 2.
Yeah,
I think Bobby gonna propel him to that number 1 spot.
Man, I hope so. I hope Bobby do his thing, man. I mean, hey, I would love to see Taylor Green come out there and just shut me up. Have me quiet.
Nobody can do that, OD. I always know why you tripping.
Hey, hold up, man.
Oh, okay.
I give respect when it's due, and if he can, if he can shut me up and come out here and straight ball, hey man, I buy down. I buy down.
Yeah. Hey man, wait a minute, man. We got 437 people in here.
Wham.
445. Look at it, it's going up. And man, how come my likes ain't going up?
Ooh, we got 82.
Man, we got
Y'all
80.
hit the like button.
Man, come on, y'all. Hit the like button, man. Close the chat out. When you're in here on YouTube, wherever you at, it don't matter wherever you are, please hit the like button. Well, do you seem like we having to say this every time?
Got a beg.
Every night I gotta
Begging
fight
for
to
it. I'm
prove
talking
my
about
love.
Keith Sweat up in this joint.
Man, it's some funny comments in here. I'm loving it. I'm loving the interaction, man. I'm loving it.
Man, what they talking about tonight, man?
Man, let's
It's time to go.
I mean,
but the hog pen gonna be jumping tonight.
I'm ready.
Coach Box
Y'all
got
gonna have to
something say.
argue. They gonna have to come argue.
You
with
know,
our
Coach
list
Box gonna have
tonight.
something to say about it. I'm gonna let y'all know
He
that
gonna have
right
Taylor Green
now.
at 1.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh,
There we go.
boom, boom, boom.
Hey,
Boom, boom.
y'all check this out. Y'all check this out. This that green.
Hey,
this the green machine right here. Y'all check that out.
oh, that's Joe Fresh. Hey, they already retros, baby. They already retros. We got throwbacks, man. That's how cold we are in the game, man. We already got throwbacks.
I love it. I love it, man. I'm upset that they ain't sent more of my shirts. That's what I want. I want all my shirts.
I got all mine.
Did you?
You didn't get but one.
I only got one shirt.
Hey man, no, I got me. I got a red one, a blue one, and I got April a red one.
I ain't get mine. I'm trying to get all mine. I'm like this some
Oh,
garbage. Anyway, Box. Did you? I know you was in the green room while we was talking about this, man. But we gonna go back. We gonna bring this little thing back up
What
here.
Box
Man.
got to say? You know, Box gonna cut it up.
What you think about this list, Box?
I'm just gonna do a top 5.
All right,
My number 1 is Jackson.
Jaquindon Jackson, the running back. Okay.
I mean, because when you looking at that spring game, yeah, the quarterbacks he played against second team, but what I seen from him, that's real. So that's gonna be my number
So you think
one.
he gonna be able to? You think he gonna be able to translate in the SEC?
For what we seen in that spring game, that's them real moves. That's a real player. Can't take nothing against him. Can't take nothing against him. No, he my number 1. I think he gonna be a star. My number 2 is this is the toss up between Luke Haas and Armstrong. I think it's gonna be 2B and 2A.
Okay.
So you think Luke Haas is that deal?
I mean, Luke Haas is the best tight end we done had since Williams.
Since DJ.
Look what he did.
Crazy.
Look what he did as a freshman before he got hurt.
He balled.
What do you think he gonna do when he gonna gain weight and got some experience? My number 4, my number 4 is Fernando. That boy right there is a beast.
Facts. I had him at number 3.
My number 5 is Brad Spence.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Brad Spence over Sorey?
Brad Spence.
Hot take. Chat, I want to see how y'all feel about Box List. You know y'all love agreeing with Box. How y'all feel, man?
Hey,
You said
anybody
they-
who watched that spring game, everybody was in awe of what Jackson was doing the whole game.
Them spin moves he was doing, bro. Hey, it was different.
Yeah. And it was after contact. It wasn't like a
Yeah.
fresh spin. It was a hit and then spin. That's special.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody in the comments when they talking about Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry was a great player. Williams won the award for the best tight end. Can't take that away, regardless of what you say.
No.
Well, before we move on to bring anybody who want to come up and kick it with us, we gonna shout out our sponsors. Real one time for the one time. DZ.
Yes, sir. Are you looking to find your dream home or sell your property hassle-free? Look no further than RE/MAX Platinum, where client satisfaction is their top priority. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Melody and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful. So if you're ready to take that next step, contact Melody at 501-366-4407. And then we got to give love to our guys at Insurance Max. Experience peace of mind with Insurance Max, your one-stop solution for home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. So don't wait. Call today for a free no-obligation quote and secure your future with Insurance Max, where protection meets affordability. So if you're ready to get some good insurance, man, give our guys a call at 870-534-2823. And last but certainly not least, we got to shout out 3M Electric, serving Northwest Arkansas. They're your trusted commercial and residential electric contractor. As an SDV OSB, they're dependable and reliable without a single job too big or too small. So when it comes to your electrical needs, contact 3M Electric at 479-408-9865. And you already know you heard it on the best podcast in the world, baby. Woo Pig Podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man. Well, we definitely time to get into it, man. We got Unbiased in the building with us. Let me go get him.
Yeah. Come on in. Bye. Yeah. You said I was
Yes,
crazy
sir.
in the comments. Yeah.
What up,
Good
Unbiased?
evening, gentlemen.
What up, brother?
My boy been on vacation.
I could go over the football list, but I'm gonna cover basketball first because that's what was the first topic. Cal's gonna go 10. It's gonna be 9 guys, so I'm hoping we get Pryor and Wagner. That puts us at 9. We get one more guy, but that guy that we get is not gonna have an expectation to play. He's gonna be, a decent guy, but not a guy that comes in with a high value in, and I think that's gonna be the roster. It's going to be 10, and I'm cool with it. Last year's team was 13 scholarship players. Too many guys get minutes. They probably should have not been playing. It should have been a tighter lineup, just like it was in the past with most teams. But
So
nothing
it's
was
13
working.
scholarship and then 15 total with the walk-ons?
I believe so. Yes, 13 scholarships though.
Okay.
That's the number I was talking about, 13.
Yeah,
Okay.
13 scholarships. So I think he's gonna go 10. Age too low. So if you're thinking 8, yeah, that is too low. But I expect 10. He's saying 8 and 9 to set the expectation to not have a full roster. But 9 is gonna be the bare low for him. Because if we get Pryor and Wagner, that puts us at 9. But I expect 10. And I'm cool with that. In regard to the football, the list, I like box lists a lot. I wouldn't put Spence that high, but I do like box lists. And when it comes to Hogs, man, Hogs put 2 TDs on LSU, bro, over a hundo. He was playing first round draft talent ability when he was on the field. He was balling out. We got to remember that. If he had had a whole season, bro, he might have been in the pros, just to keep it a beam. But I think the way that Armstrong finished the season and how he's moving, I think him and Haas is 2A and 2B. I would have Landon at 1. I love putting who was it? Who's the running back? Yeah, Jaquinton Jackson, having them up there at like 3 or 4. So I would have Landon, Haas, and Armstrong basically tied for second almost. Then go Jaquinton, then Jalen Braxton. That would be my top 5 off the bat. Then Cam Ball, then Fernando Carmona. Even though Fernando, putting him up there is there's nothing wrong with putting him all the way up there to keep it a beat because he does look beastie. My sleeper is going to be the Metcalf. I think that boy going to be a problem. He's a sleeper, but you can't put him in the top 10 because it hasn't put any results on the board yet. And that's why I think DZ you tripping off if you have has like lower than 5.
But you had him at 1.
No, I have him at 2. At 2. Him and Armstrong I basically have tied at 2. Landon Jackson, that's my 1.
Okay, I ain't mad.
That's
at
my
that.
1.
But I'm not mad at Luke being in the top 5. I need to see a little more. And I know that's contradicting because I had Taylor Green at number 1, but I don't know. Sometimes life be like that.
But Taylor Green's the quarterback. He's going to have the most impact. He's going to have the ball all the time. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with putting him 1. I mean, there's no wrong answer to say, to be honest with you. It's just all opinion.
I feel
Box, we didn't get your take on the basketball either.
We gonna come back to that. Let me read my super chats real quick. Hold up. Smoke Baby FA01. I need that 2X box. That shirt is Firebox. Nah. Box, your takes make more sense. Everyone else listens to trash. So I don't think I had a list, so I don't call. I ain't in that. I ain't in that. I just reported the news on that one. I don't really. Only thing I didn't like was Luke Haas was up top. He played 3 games, man.
Well, what's your list, OD?
I ain't have one. I don't have one.
Give your list. Yeah, give your list. Come on.
What's your top 5?
My top 5. Let me go back and look at this list, man.
You ain't got to go to 10. And just so everybody know, Landon Jackson is my 6, so I ain't sliding it.
Landon Jackson, Andrew Armstrong, Jaquinton Jackson, Luke Haas, whatever that boy name is, and Cremona would be my top 5. I don't know what
nobody's giving a bad top 5 either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't like man, this is terrible. Why would you even pick that? No, I mean they're all pretty good 5s.
But let me ask y'all this though: who is not on this list? I know DZ said Broden. I disagree with that. Broden didn't do nothing last year or deserved to be on the list. But who on this list? Not on this list. Actually, Box already gave me one. Spence. You put him in your top 10, right?
He number 5 for me.
Spence?
I think hey, after 6 games, y'all gonna be coming back to this podcast and like, damn, Spence balling.
He might, but how could you put him in the top 5 and you ain't really seen nothing? Shout out to you, Unboxed with that Bears hat, baby. You know how we about to do. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, he just got done mowing the grass. Serena got that hat on, by the way.
Something can sway.
Playoff bound.
Yeah.
Playoff bound.
You mow grass and whatever you don't like.
Playoff bound. No other words.
Hey, if y'all seen Spence play during spring game, you see, I was talking to somebody. I think it was Anthony that was sitting beside me or somebody. The boy, he sit down in a linebacker stance. He moved like a linebacker. He built like a linebacker. It was just people in his way last year. And so you're going to see.
So you feel like it's his breakout year?
Yes.
You can't go out like Errol Spence, You got to be Brad Spence. Absolutely.
Well,
why you got to bring up old stuff, man?
Earl Spence got took out by Mike Tyson. He gave him that weed pack before the fight.
My God, bro.
And he smoked it. Hey, he used it all.
Oh my God. Oh, I had somebody in the green room, but he took off already.
Hey, let me get my thoughts on this basketball thing since G Home said something about it.
Oh yeah.
All right, go for it.
I really ain't got no problem with it because people, even if you get 3 people hurt and you got 10 man, 7 you ain't gonna play with 7 during when the SEC and NCAA start anyway. And the other 3, they just getting now mad on the bench. Then you got issues. But one thing that everybody failed to miss when Calipari was talking, he said he gonna get people to practice. Some of them people was former players. So if you got 5 former players there and your team practices against them, that's better than them people that you recruiting, practicing every day. So I ain't got no issue. I ain't got no issue with the 8 or 9 players because if you got 8 or 9 players that gonna play, your team ain't got all the drama you had last year because every 13 of them wanted to play.
Box,
So
you just
I don't
made a
have no
beautiful
issue.
point. You made a beautiful point, Box. You remember all the players said they want to come back? They're going to be coming back and practicing against this team. Oh, that's beautiful. That sounds great.
That's a great point. Don't want no drama.
Uh-oh.
Work it out.
Guess who's back? It's an elliptical guy.
The elliptical man. He's back.
Hey, that boy in a Pilates class. Don't let him fool y'all. And 1, and 2, and 3.
Hey, he been depressed the last 2 shows. Hey,
He did 2 miles already.
Hey, he been depressed the last 2 shows he been on because he ain't making to work out.
Jeff, what you think about the topics, man? How you doing tonight?
Oh, man, then we lost him. Oh,
Nah,
there he
he's
is.
still on.
You know when you sweat make the phone foggy, he trying to wipe it off.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like the topics. I agree with the top 10 pretty much. I personally, just because of historical production, think that in the top 10, Rashad Dubinion should be in it. I do acknowledge that from the spring game that Jackson performed much better, but Dubinion was solid whenever he was in this past season. So I would probably put him at maybe like number 9, maybe. Also, I want to correct Box on something because Hunter Henry, he also won the John Mackey Award for Best Tight End in 2015.
I'm going to respond to that.
And DJ Williams was a 3rd-team All-American. And Hunter Henry was a unanimous, not consensus, unanimous 1st-team All-American at tight end. And he was drafted in the 1st round, whereas I love DJ Williams, but he was drafted in the 5th.
You know why I didn't pick Hunter? You know why I didn't pick Hunter? Who was DJ Williams running back?
Because he doesn't have enough melanin.
Who was DJ Williams? Who was DJ Williams running backs when he played?
When DJ Williams played, it was Nile Davis and Ronnie Wingo.
Who was DJ Williams' quarterback?
DJ Williams' quarterback was Ryan Mallett.
So, who you think had the better career as far as size, what they did, and who they played with, and everything? Who you think had it easier to win the award? Was it Williams or Hunter Henry? I think it was Hunter Henry, honestly.
I think it was Williams. He had so much talent surrounding him that.
Bro, Williams had Nile Davis. He had them 3 studs at wide receiver, and he still produced.
Right. He did produce. Yeah, he did produce. But that's the thing is that he was part.
Who was Hunter Henry?
He was part of
Hunter Henry
a
wide
dynamic
receivers?
offense, and Hunter Henry basically had to do everything on his own.
Who was Hunter Henry wide receivers?
What's the point?
Because if you ain't
I know what
got
Box is trying to get at, though.
If you ain't got good wide receivers, you're gonna get the ball more. DJ Williams had to fight.
Not if you don't have as good of a quarterback.
Wait a minute. DJ Williams had to fight. DJ Williams had to fight with Now Davis. And them other 4 studs. I mean, don't forget about Kobe Hamilton. He had 4 studs at wide receivers. Then he had to fight when he still won it.
Yeah, because he was in a passing offense. Of course.
Dude, obviously, you ain't
Chris
getting nothing I'm saying.
put up the same types of numbers. Chris Gregg, under the same coach and the same type of offense, put up similar numbers as DJ Williams.
Hey, OD, you're a basketball player. If you're a basketball player, if you playing with Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and KD, and you win and you win the MVP, is that different than playing by yourself with the team San Antonio had this year? Which one had the better year? If you won the award, which one had the better year? The team that played with San Antonio? Which one was the better player?
The first team, San Antonio.
If you want to take all of that out,
that's what Hunter Henry had.
Okay. Look, let's go with Box's argument here, right? Once they got out from those teams and they got into the NFL, who lasted?
We ain't talking about the NFL. We talking about Arkansas.
We're talking about the player.
We talking about Arkansas, though.
We're talking about the player.
Yeah, but that's at Arkansas.
Okay. But you're coming up with excuses about the team and who they were surrounded with. I'm talking about who the better player was.
Okay, let me ask you this, though. Who was the better Arkansas player, Joe Johnson or Todd Day?
Todd Day at Arkansas.
Who was the better pro?
Yeah.
Who was the better pro?
Yeah, but Hunter Henry was a better hog dog than Williams, though, when you look at their career.
Who was the better pro?
Joe Johnson.
That's
Joe
Williams
Johnson
and Hunter Henry.
No, Hunter Henry was a better tight end, though, bro.
If Hunter Henry didn't win the award for the best tight end and was a unanimous first-team All-American, then you might have that argument.
Bro, Hunter Henry was 6'5", 250. DJ Williams was maybe 6 foot.
Well, okay, so he
Hunter Henry is going to get drafted #1 because of his size. He the prototypical tight end. DJ Williams
Jeremy
had to fight barriers.
Jeremy Sprinkle was the same size.
Jeremy Sprinkle
was the same exact size.
Bro, at the end of the day, DJ Williams was 5'11", 6 foot, and he balled out. That's a small tight end.
He did.
That's the reason I say that's why I say Williams was better.
He was like another wide receiver amongst 5 future pro wide receivers. Hunter Henry was a tight end.
All right, so tell me this then, y'all. So do y'all think that Luke has the potential to be Hunter Henry or better?
I don't think he'll be better than Hunter Henry, but I think that he's not going to be better than Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry won the award and was a first-round draft. So I don't think he's going to be better, but I think that he has a chance to be one of the top 3 tight ends to ever play at Arkansas.
He can be more dynamic. May not be better, but more dynamic, though. I think he'll be more dynamic than Hunter Henry was.
What you mean by that?
Hunter Henry was a steady guy. Hunter Henry, I wouldn't expect 150 yards and 3 touchdowns from Hunter Henry in any given game. Hogs has that type of ability.
So why do y'all not think he better then? If he gonna be more dynamic and he's capable of making bigger plays, then I feel like y'all kind of just scared.
Because Hunter Henry is the consistency of Hunter Henry, and the bottom line is availability does matter, and he was available all the time.
I can get that.
Well, I mean, when you think about the eye test, just looking at the eye test, if you was picking a tight end in your Madden league, well, we just say in college, and DJ Williams and Hunter Henry was on the line. Them the 2 tight ends you got. Which one of them you pick?
Easy pick.
You pick
Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry.
So if you're gonna pick Hunter Henry, if you guys, all 3 of y'all said at the same time at the top, Hunter Henry, what's the argument? Clearly, he must have been better.
That DJ
Box
Williams
feel like since
DJ Williams had a better. DJ Williams
Box
played better because he was
ball.
smaller. DJ Williams
Box playing hero ball
tight
for
end.
Williams right now.
DJ Williams won the prototypical
Box
tight
doesn't
end.
like being 98% right.
Bro,
He doesn't like being 98% right. When you call him on something, like like that Hunter Henry didn't win the award, but DJ Williams did, and you point out, well, no, Hunter Henry did win the award, and Box is like, oh, well, wait a
I
minute,
never
hold on,
said
let's see
Hunter
who
Henry.
was surrounding him, blah, 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 blah.
I never say Hunter didn't win. I just say DJ Williams won.
I mean, I'm
You
just
said
looking
that
at
the
the
reason
stats,
why
I
man.
didn't never say
you
Hunter
picked
Williams didn't win.
DJ Williams, and you didn't mention Hunter Henry, was because DJ Williams won the award, as though Hunter Henry didn't win the
Because
award.
because I meant to say DJ Williams because that's who I wanted to pick, DJ Williams. All right, let me ask y'all this: who was better suited to win that award, Hunter Henry or DJ Williams? Off the eye test.
Hunter Henry.
I feel like DJ Williams because he had the better quarterback.
Well, we just say the eye
No, if
test.
we're just talking about just the player and nobody
Hunter
else around
Henry-
him, we're talking about Hunter Henry.
So that means
Thank you.
DJ Williams played
In the
his butt
story.
off being undersized. DJ Williams played his butt off being undersized and still won the award. That's when I picked him.
And he deserves all the love in the world for it. But Hunter Henry is the better player.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's the
both
best
won.
tight end that we've had. And so Luke Hogs would be the best tight end that we've had since Hunter Henry.
Facts.
All I'm saying, if you put
You put Hunter Henry on that
studs,
DJ Williams team, Hunter Henry still ends up winning the same
Hunter-
awards. You put DJ
Hunter
Williams
Henry do not
on the team that Hunter
do
Henry
not
was on,
win.
DJ Williams doesn't win those awards.
he do not win.
Mm.
He do not win because Williams
Yeah,
Williams got better
hold
hands than
on.
Hunter Henry.
I got some guys in the
It's
green room,
over.
so I'm gonna rotate two of you guys. I'm gonna let y'all come back up, but I'm gonna rotate y'all. So
That's cool.
just hang out in the green room, and I'll come
Football.
get y'all in a minute. Who did I put in there? Who is that boss hog?
Hey, come talk some sense into these guys, man.
Dream. You muted, G.
What?
It's too many people.
We
6
back
people
live.
is all you can do.
Hey, I jump all the way off y'all need me to.
I just had to kick two people. We back live. We good. Y'all can keep going.
Yeah, so what topic y'all want to hit first? We got Coach Cal, only bringing in 8 to 9 guys, and then we got the list.
Somebody got the stream actually playing. So if you're watching the
Who watching
stream,
it?
That must have been Boss Hog.
yeah, we can barely hear you though.
Am I better?
All right, there you go.
There you go.
I was peeping at the list. Let's talk about it.
All right, so your audio is cutting in and out, J Rod.
How am I sounding now?
Okay, you sound okay.
Okay, there we go. All right, so what's going on with the list? The top 10 players for the team?
Yeah, that's currently on the roster.
Okay. Can I see the list?
Yeah. There you go.
Who's too high? Who's too low? Who shouldn't be on there? Who need to be on there?
Okay. First off, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers there in the chat and everybody that might watch. Taylor Green definitely should go in the top 5.
Why?
I mean, you could make an argument to push Eric Gregory down and not hurt his stock with that list. Like I could see Eric Gregory, Jaquinta Jackson, and Taylor Green all being on the same tier, same numbers, same everything, and really Taylor Green is more important than to the offense than Eric Gregory is per se to the defense, if you get what I'm saying. I think Cam Ball could come up, but No, I take it back. It really can't because there's nobody to replace him with. I mean, honestly, I like the list where it's at. I just would put Taylor Green in the top 5 because of how important he is to the offense.
But we're in the top 5. Let's get to it. What number? And who we replacing?
Oh, is that decent?
That ain't me.
So I'm gonna put Jalen Braxton at 5. Move Andrew up to 4 and Taylor up to. Andrew up to 3 and Taylor up to 4. Because Andrew could definitely make Taylor look like a better quarterback this season. He's very vital for Taylor. You feel me? I think Jalen is the secondary. I think he's going to lead the secondary this year. So I keep him in the top.
You gonna have to speak up or get your audio to go louder.
Is it that bad?
Yes, it's mad low.
Okay, how I sound now?
All right, that's better.
Okay. But yeah, I'd keep Jalen Braxton in the top 5 because he's the leader of the secondary. And that's going to be very crucial for them this year. So I'd keep him up there. Landon Jackson is deservingly number 1. He's going to be an All-American SEC, All SEC this year. Like, that's a fact. He's the leader of the defense, in my opinion. There's anybody, like, they talk about putting these new helmets, these new microphones in the helmets. I definitely think, he's not in the position for it, but he should be the one with the helmet, the microphone in the helmet. And then Luke Haas, we're talking about Luke Haas being one of the best tight ends. Let's talk about his potential. Does he not have the potential to be one of the best for Arkansas? Doesn't he have the potential to be better than Hunter Henry? Let's really talk about it. You don't think he has the potential?
You know what potential means in real life? Wasted talent.
Wasted talent with no opportunity. I hate
So
people
I don't
tell
care
me
about the word
that
potential.
you got potential. Hey, you know what? You have so much potential, man. You're really doing good. Potential without an opportunity is nothing. Don't tell me I got potential without offering me an opportunity.
But I feel like that highlights the bigger problem. Yeah, I feel like that highlights the bigger problem of everybody's list, period. We all got guys on our list to where we using potential for some of them, but then on the other ones, we like, nah, what have he done yet? It's that weird argument. There's a lot of guys on this list that just haven't proven themselves yet. We want them to, we wish them to, but we don't know.
And I'll say I used the word potential wrong probably. I just think that he can be and he will be given the opportunity in Bobby Petrino's offense, the way he uses the tight ends, to be better than Hunter Henry.
I think when you talk about potential,
If he was going to end up being better than Hunter Henry, he would literally have to have like Brock Bowers. He'd have to be Brock Bowers. So if you're saying that he has the potential to be Brock Bowers, maybe, I don't know, but that's like, to me, that's a stretch. Because the only SEC tight end that I can think of that has had more individual accolades than Hunter Henry did was Brock Bowers.
But see, that's my problem with y'all list. All y'all say y'all cool with Luke Haas at number 2, but then y'all come and say this. So how is he number 2 on the team if y'all feel like he's not going to be better than Hunter Henry?
Because he's number 2 on the team. It's not like this is Alabama or Georgia or Ohio State. This is Arkansas. So, saying that somebody has the potential to be a first-team All-American would put you at number 2 on a team like this.
Who you think has a better season between him and Jaquindon Jackson?
Me? Are you asking me, Easy?
Yeah, and I hear from whoever want to answer it, but yeah.
The better season?
If he stays healthy, I'm going with Luke. If Luke can stay healthy and if he can put on some weight, because he had dropped down to like 220. If they can, get him back where his weight needs to be for a tight end, he'll probably have a better season because Bobby Petrino really like using tight ends.
He's gonna get more touches.
Yeah. But Luke is undersized for a tight end though. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, Jaquindon's going to have to fight for carry. Maybe fight isn't the word, but there's a lot more running backs in the room that are going to get more carries, whereas Luke is going to get more touches as a tight end versus Jaquindon.
That tight end room stacked too.
I mean, it's stacked, but still.
Jack, that running back, he'll be the first down running back, second down running back. He might come out for third down running back. He's going to get his touches. Don't get it twisted. Because you was sitting right there beside us, you seen the same thing. We seen. So don't think he ain't going to be the first and the second down back at the end of the day.
I'm not saying he's not.
So what you mean he ain't going to get, what you talking about? He's going to get touches.
He's still competing with other running backs, whereas Luke is, who is he competing with? Gums? Ty Washington?
He got competition.
Puska.
Luke Hogs got competition. But
Puska's
Jackson is a starting running back, the first down and the second down running back. There ain't no competition right there.
I think that this season, if Luke Haas stays healthy, that 90% of all of the tight end receiving yards and probably 90% of all of the tight end touchdowns are going to be Luke Haas.
I don't think so. I think Washington going to get some.
He might get some. He might get 7% of that remaining 10%.
Well, you crazy.
Hey, Matt makes a great point, man. He says, if Bama or Georgia were able to take any one player from my team, it would be Haas. That's a great point.
I feel like that's true, but it's because of age and potential. Like, if Luke Haas was a senior and he had 1 year left, I don't think we feel like this. I think it's the fact that he's so young with that much talent. And that's why I agree. He's not lying, though.
Brother, that running back going to have so many open holes because Bobby Petrino going to open it up for him. Watch.
That's what I don't know if he's going to have a better season than Jaquindon Jackson. I think Jaquindon Jackson going to break out. That's just my opinion.
But let me tell y'all this, though. Wait just a second. I mean, we're talking about all this stuff about having these better years with these running backs and stuff, but are we really that convinced on that O-line? That's not.
Are we really convinced that quarterback too? All y'all hear, I hear all y'all hollering about Taylor Green, but my man Matt Mosley said who gonna throw to him?
I'm just saying, but I want to see what the offensive line is going to do because I don't care who it is. If you running for your life, it don't matter. So, what that offensive line looking like is. I really, and it's been kind of hush-hush. Ain't nobody really been saying nothing about that. I want to know what they doing.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about them.
Nothing.
I don't think it's going to be a bigger issue. I don't think it's going to be a bigger issue this year as well last year. I think that left tackle, that left tackle is legit. And you got, I think another year helped them guys out. Plus Pittman is 100% teaching this year. He wasn't doing that last year. That's a big difference.
We hope
if you had to pick one player on the offense that will be named all SEC, which player is that going to be?
Andrew Armstrong. If you got somebody that can throw the ball.
I was just going to say Andrew Armstrong.
I think it's going to be two. I think it's going to be Jackson and Armstrong.
I wanted to put Jackson in there too. And I'm trying to think what quarterbacks are in the SEC this year. Like I could see if Taylor Green play like a Bobby P quarterback. I'm sorry, man. The sky's the limit. Them legs gonna be explode. All we think about is his arm, but he also got dagger feet. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna rotate one of y'all. So give me a second. I can bring Boss Hog up here. He been waiting patiently. Boss Hog, what's going on, man?
What up, Boss
Not
Hog?
much, fellas. What's going?
Not much.
you know
You've been
that
trying to get in here, man.
Yeah, I would sit there and listen to Box.
You got a
you
ball
know
to
when
pick.
Box get wrong, he get to throwing in everything. Career, date of birth. You know what I'm saying? The year of birth and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of funny. So I got some stats right here.
Uh-oh.
Hunter Harry, in the 3 years that he was at Arkansas, he had 116 receptions for 1,667 yards, 14.3 average, 9 TDs. Now, he won his senior year. His junior year, he won, the award. Now, DJ, his best year was as a sophomore, but he had 152 receptions because he played, that many years, 1855. So if Henry would have played 4 years, he would have had more yards.
Woulda, shoulda, don't matter. Woulda, shoulda, don't matter.
Who had a better pro? Who's still playing in the pro?
We talking about Arkansas, bro. We ain't talking about the pros.
Dog box.
We ain't talking about, ain't nobody on this podcast, this show who said something about the pros. So y'all can just leave the pro out of it. We talking about Arkansas.
Box, you be going back to who was the head
no,
coach,
we talking
the
about
quarterback.
Boss Hog. Everybody on this podcast, we've been talking about Arkansas. We ain't said nothing about the pro. So y'all keep bringing a pro in this. It's canceling y'all argument.
Box, you brought up the pro. You brought up a basketball.
I didn't bring up the pro.
Everything.
I brought up the pro to get my point across, but we talking about the race when they played at Arkansas.
Box, you a walking contradiction. You just contradicted yourself.
Yeah,
I said that.
I didn't bring it up.
My
I
point
only
across.
brought it up.
I didn't bring it up.
I said that to get my point across.
But you still brought it up.
Oh man!
But you just said that GJ had the most yards
for 4 years.
Hey,
Henry didn't play 4 years.
It don't matter. KJ is the leader in passing. But we said Round Mallet had been playing longer, he'd have had it.
Yeah, that's true.
So Williams had the most yards. And guess what? Williams had the most yards playing with KJ. Williams had the most yards playing with 4 dominant wide receivers. 4. Not one, not 2, not 3, but 4. Jerris Wright, Chris Gregg. Wait a minute. Jerris Wright, Chris Gregg, Kobe Hamilton, and Joe Adams. Name 4 better at Arkansas ever.
You sure DJ Williams was on those teams for all those years?
Well, while y'all figure that out, I'm gonna read my super chat real quick. Man, shout out to Zach Fletcher, man, for supporting the channel. He says, I hit that button, right? Yeah, there it is. First time all SEC, Fernando Carmona.
I'm not mad at it.
I ain't mad at it either, because he can be first team all SEC on that O line.
That mean he balling.
Yes, sir. We'll take it.
And as far as the list of the top 10 players, Eric Gregory, I think he could be off the list. I mean, he's been hurt too much.
I ain't want to say it.
He's been hurt. He's been hurt every year. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't showed nothing. I mean, he came as a DN, then they moved him to defensive tackle because he got hurt and he started gaining the weight. Got hurt again, gained more weight, so they moved him in. But Taylor Green, I know potential. If he plays like he did in the scrimmage, the boy gonna be a beast. He's gonna be a beast. He's gonna be a top 5 quarterback in the SEC. And the running backs, the boy out of Utah, he's the best running back on the team.
Hey, wait a minute. OD, put Woo Pig coming up there. Woo Pig 0-0. Don't nobody say nothing else. Put his comment up there.
Talking about his last one?
Yes. Yeah, put that up there real quick.
It ain't no point in that comment.
No, put that up there. Hey, this is what I'm gonna say to you, homie. I can sit here and argue with y'all all day. You can talk about me all you want, but don't bring my mama in here because I'll find you. We can sit here and play all day. Hey, we can sit here and play all day long, bro. I will find you. I promise
He
you
might
that.
not be talking about you. He might be talking about
Right, he could be talking to somebody in the comments. You don't know who he's talking to.
Make it known then. Because he been talking about me the whole podcast. Make it known. Because one thing I don't do is play about that subject. I don't care if you're talking about somebody else on this podcast.
Hey, man, y'all chill out.
Yeah, hilarious.
Y'all know black people don't play about their mama, man. My mama said, we don't play about the mama.
Well, if you ain't talking about me, I'm cool.
Mother's Day, and it's Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Hey,
boy, y'all wow.
Hey, they say in the comments they said which shirt should they do next? Woulda, coulda, shoulda, or I find ya.
Hey, hold on. I gotta rotate somebody, man. Woo Pig said, "Hey, I come up here, man. What you talking about? Woo Pig show up."
He showed up.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, that's cool.
Respect.
Hey.
Man, what are you talking about? I'm not even directing that towards you. I was just.
We cool then. We cool.
Greg.
We cool.
So what? So what you?
Hey,
I'm
Woo
just
Pig
going
said,
on
"You
what you
said my
said.
name. I
We
show up
cool.
like the Candy Man."
It was so fast.
Hey, we getting straight to the point, man. Hey, but what's happening though, man?
That's
Y'all
funny.
good?
Hey, but check this out.
Good,
Check this
man. I
out.
was just-
Hey,
I was
long
just tapping in
as
with
you
y'all
ain't
real
talking
quick.
about my mama, we cool. Now, you explain yourself, we good.
Now that we got that out the way, so what's your take on it, Double O?
My take on it, man. I was just like I say, man. I was just putting it out there that I think Jeremy Sprinkle was better than Chris Gregg, man. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about since we was hitting on the tight end subject, man. I was just throwing that out there, man. But
Yeah.
like I said, I'm gonna jump off, man, and get y'all opinion on it, man.
All right. Hey, man, appreciate you pulling up,
Appreciate
baby.
you jumping in with, man. You know, it's always love with you, man. You know how the barbershop is.
Yeah, I got y'all, man. I'm gonna jump back in the chat, doc.
All
All right, bro.
You gonna change your name to the Candy Man, boy. He put
I
some
mean, hey. He wanted to see what was happening.
I wanted to see what was happening.
Bro,
But we good now. Hey, we good now. But don't
and
play
another
with
thing on Luke- on
play with
Luke
my
Hogs.
mama. Hey, don't play with my mama or my girls. I go to jail. I promise you. So long as we good, we good. Long as everybody know that. I go to prison in a heartbeat if you play with my mama or my girls. So long as everybody know that in the chat, we good. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hey, man, stop threatening people, Box.
Insurance, man.
Hey, that ain't no threat. Hey, bro. Hey, when you talk about my mom, and my kids, that ain't no threat. That's a promise. That's different than a threat. But we good. Me and him good now. So did we get off that subject?
Okay, cool.
Hey,
OD,
if
OD, I
Box,
got
if
something for
Box
you
ever
for
go
Luke
looking
Hogs.
for you, holla at my guys at Remax Realty, you know.
That ain't gonna
It's
happen.
platinum. Anyway, hold on. Pause. My guy, Boss Hog, you got a point.
Yeah, Luke has for the first 5 games. He only played 3, but for the first 5 games, he was leading Arkansas in every receiving stat. And he only played in 3 games, but for the first 5, he was leading Arkansas in all the stats.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of that, if you remember, it wasn't. But I mean, hold on just a second though. A lot of that was yak too. A lot of those yards, they was yak. It wasn't.
Yeah, but all that
you know,
count.
I understand that. That's. I don't want you to. I don't want to make it feel like that KJ was throwing him open and all that type of stuff like that. No,
he wasn't doing that.
I mean, a
KJ ain't
lot of
throwing
that
nobody
stuff was, you know, he made a great catch and you know got loose on got loose a little bit. So yeah, we'll see.
Oh yeah, I mean KJ wasn't throwing nobody open.
Nah.
Yeah, wow. What's up, Matt? Man, how you doing tonight?
What they do?
Man, I can't call it Happy Mother's Day to the ladies out there, but I was listening to y'all, and you know, I know some folks is on this Taylor Green train,
Mm-hmm. They on the heavy.
Dude, come on, man. We ain't got no quarterback.
What? Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna call it right now. We ain't got no
here we
quarterback.
go.
I've watched
Why
the
do you
tape.
say this?
I'll tell you why I say this. Go watch the tape. When the brother stands in the pocket, it has to stand in the pocket. Can't move. Got to stand there. He either overthrows, underthrows, or throws a pick.
You talking about when he was at Boise?
Yes.
But I mean, that's before Petrino got to put that magic in him. So you don't believe that Petrino? But so give. All right, let's do it like this.
I get all the Petrino stuff. Like I get that. But if Bobby was such a quarterback whisperer, why was Texas A&M's quarterbacks consistently regressing the last 2 years?
I disagree. Look at Texas A&M stats before and after Bobby. I disagree.
I'm just not. Yeah. I'm not sold. I'm not sold, especially for $750,000. I am not sold. This dude is the man.
He got.
I'm sorry. I'm just not sold on him yet. And again, I'm basing it off of watching tape and watching his games. I'm not sold on this dude yet. I'll be honest with you. I think the quarterback that is supposed to play is sitting on the bench and may not see the field at all this year.
Who's that? How you gonna say we ain't got a quarterback then? How you gonna say we ain't got a quarterback? How you gonna say we ain't got a quarterback when you say we won on the bench?
But he's not gonna play, Box. We
this
all
ain't
know this.
This ain't last year, bro. If Taylor Green get in there and stank it up against OSU, he gonna be on the bench. I promise you that.
I don't know, Box. You know,
man.
Old Sam be doing some crazy stuff.
Sam Pittman, when he's paying Primo money, he's gonna play him regardless. Show me where he had.
This is last year. He gonna do what he gotta do to win.
No, he's not neither.
All right, well, you come back on. You come back on. You come back on after OSU. You come back on after OSU.
I will come back on.
I mean, I like Singleton.
I like Singleton. I like KJ Jackson, but I don't think either one of them dudes is going to see the field this season unless something bad happens. I mean, somebody's hurt.
I got a super chat. I got a super chat, and I think it's gonna be part of the conversation here, man. Matt says he threw for 350 yards with a rolling clock and didn't play in the second half. Be real. We really praising Singleton based off high school highlights.
Dang.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, because they didn't even give him a chance in the spring game.
I said a couple of weeks ago, Singleton hadn't played a meaningful game in 2 years.
Didn't OD or the Greg Holmes say that after the spring game that Singleton didn't get a chance to really show his talent?
Yeah, because I can't remember now the numbers, but I think he only had 6 passes, I think he had 6 passes, and Green had 22. The little left-handed kid had 22, and Criswell, I think, had 6 or 8, I think.
Yep. That's real talk though. I mean, we are high on Singleton, but why are we high on Singleton? I mean, only if we talking about what we've seen.
Yeah, we love to hear talk about potential. There we go again. Potential.
Yeah. I mean, that's just being honest. I mean, because he really ain't got a chance to play, nothing like that. So we just going off, the potential.
But let me ask the panel. Highlights. Let me ask the panel a question here. Taylor Green, could not a coach have a better out? Can the coach make a player be better than they were with the previous coach? Taylor Green, you said look at the tape, Matt. But if we look at the tape of Casey Dick under Bobby Petrino and Casey Dick under Houston Nutt, did they look like the same quarterback?
That's all I'm saying.
Do be facts.
To answer your question, we seen it last year. LSU, he won the Heisman Trophy.
There you go.
Exactly.
Because he started out with the one guy, and then he ended up with Brady something at his last year as his passing coordinator. And look what he did when he came from Ohio State. Totally different guy. Totally
And in
different
saying that, I still think Singleton is the better quarterback.
Even all right, tell me this though. This for Box and Matt. So even after the spring game, so y'all not taking any credit from the spring game, basically.
He played second. He played against second team.
So did Jaquinton Jackson, and you sold on him.
So did Tyler Wilson. When Bobby Petrino left, and they said we was top 5, we ain't hardly won a game that year. When you're playing against second team defense in spring game, everything is bloated, inflated. That's when I told everybody. That's when I told everybody that I wanted to see what he do against OSU before I make my judgment on Green.
I'll tell you something else about that spring game. Now, this is the word on the street. That stuff they scripted in the spring game was stuff that was elementary stuff they did the first week of spring ball. They didn't break out anything complicated. They didn't get crazy. They didn't put them in any kind of serious situation. That was basic. Well, I can't say the word I want to say, but it was just basic.
I can see that. We want to show everything.
It was Pop Warner football, is what you're saying.
So much not showing everything. The defense didn't pull up the stuff that I think that T. Will would have pulled up had that been a real game.
I think we were sitting at the game.
I think it was on purpose.
We were sitting at the game, all of us sitting at the game, and everybody said the same thing before he throws that touchdown to Armstrong. Why is he throwing everything to the right?
But we got that question answered too.
Somebody told us that. We don't know. We're just going out what somebody told us.
Which is pretty much what we always do, right?
I mean, you going off what people told you about Singleton. What have you seen from Singleton?
I ain't going off what nobody told me. I'm going off what I seen.
Do anybody remember who the wide receivers were on the left side?
Armstrong.
Armstrong, yeah.
I just want to know, so, Box, you confusing. Because, like, what have you seen from Singleton to make you feel like he's a better quarterback than Green?
Singleton played against the first string defense, and he did hold his own the whole game. First string. KJ Jackson, first string defense the whole game. Green, second string defense the whole game. That's a difference in itself.
And I want to say the touchdown he threw wasn't on first team.
How you know?
I can't remember, but I don't remember.
Was it a good pass?
It was fire. But Taylor Green made a lot of fire passes. Jackson, what's the young quarterback name? KJ Jackson. He made great throws. Everybody made great throws.
I just said I'm gonna save my enthusiasm for Green into OSU, Oklahoma State. We'll see what you do.
I'm gonna rotate you, Boss Hog. Give me one.
Hey, right, Boss Hog, stay on.
Guys.
Okay.
You can stay on, Boss Hog.
No, I'm gonna jump off. Hey, y'all have fun. I'll keep watching y'all.
All right, man.
All right.
I'll let you.
Oh man, Jeff, you've been in the green room for a minute, man. I know you got something to say.
First off, Casey Dick was the same quarterback, regardless of who the coach was. I mean, Bobby Petrino's first year, didn't we go like 3 wins or 4 wins that year?
5.
It ain't like he put up 5. Okay, 5. There you go. Okay, 5 wins. There you go. All right. And it ain't because of him. He didn't do shit.
Oh,
but,
hey.
Sorry. But at the same time, sorry about that. But at the same time, you know, like I put in the chat, Jaden Daniels, Michael Penix, Bo Nix, those were the top 3 vote getters last year in the Heisman, you know, trophy race. And all of them solely became Heisman finalists because they transferred into a system that worked better for them. And so, I mean, that's not me saying that Green is going to be a Heisman finalist. I'm just saying that sometimes if a system works for you, it can bring out things that you weren't seeing before. And to me, that's going to remain to be seen when we actually end up having to play basically, we're going to see it in Oklahoma State. That's going to tell us. First game's not going to tell us anything. But Oklahoma State is going to tell us where we are.
And just for the record, Casey Dick threw for 1,000 more yards under Petrino than he did under Houston Nutt.
That's because Houston Nutt ran the ball to every play.
70% of the time.
Man, hey, but
I was gonna say,
y'all making my point for me. A coach can make you look better.
I ain't making a point. I already said that a while ago.
Let me say this about Green, and it's not the system. I'm not arguing that Bobby's system's not successful. Okay, that's not what I'm arguing about. My argument is go watch the tape when he's standing in the pocket. He has to stand tall and throw the ball. He's got a 3/4 arm slot, and he's got a hitch in his throat. The ball does not come out clean. It comes out relatively. It looks slower on tape than probably what it really is in person, but he's got a hitch in his throat. And
he does,
if you got a mechanical issue in the SEC, usually by the middle of the season, it's going to show up real bad, and you're going to see a guy throw 9, 10, 12 picks.
So you saying this boy out here like what's that boy named Charles Barkley playing golf, huh?
Man, he said.
I'm just telling you, the kid's got a hitch in his throw.
Lamar Jackson got a hitch in his throw.
Green ain't that bad. Green is not that bad. I'm just holding my excitement to the Oklahoma State game. I seen potential in the dude. I mean, he could turn out to be lights out great. I'm not getting my hopes up to be dashed in the end. That's the only reason I ain't giving him more props because I done that. He looked like a football player when we first seen him on the field with that black uniform on. He like a football player on the field. But I seen some issues. But he's still like a football player. He did some good things. But I'm still not going to give him all this praise until we play Oklahoma State because guess why? I don't want to be let down again.
But you can't be that mobile in the SEC like he was in the Mountain West. You can't be sprinting outside line to side. You can't. Linebackers
Why can't he? All you gotta do is get 5 or 10 yards.
He ain't played, man. He ain't Jaden Daniels.
Why ain't he? They had the same stats at that previous school.
He ain't Jaden Daniels.
They had the same stats at their previous school.
Sam Jones said Tim Tebow had a hitch in his entire game and won the Heisman.
Dang.
He stole a Heisman.
Hey,
he stole it.
Lamar Jackson got a hitch.
That's a fact.
Mike Vick had a hitch. Just a lot of hitches.
They wanted the white Christian boy to win the Heisman that year. Don't start that nonsense with me. They
didn't want Darren McFadden to win it.
Oh man,
twice
got stolen.
Hey, this dude Nero is working my last nerve. Talking about I'm censoring comments like a true Biden communist. Man, kill yourself, bro. Nobody trying to hear that mess, bruh. I'm censoring your comments because don't nobody want to hear that nonsense you talking.
Hey, can I throw something at y'all right quick? Because I want y'all's take on it.
Go for it.
How long is Sam Pittman going to hide the boys from Alabama? How long is he going to keep his foot on their neck and keep them down?
You said the boys from Alabama. Who you mean?
Metcalf. There's a lot of boys from Alabama on that team.
I mean, I know Hunter was hurt there right at the end of the spring, but dude, I know what these kids can do. I've seen them when the lights turned on. And hearing stuff like word on the street is that they ain't even gonna crack the starting lineup. Come on, man. You gonna tell me we got a better nickel than TJ Metcalf?
I heard even Tevis been balling. I heard they both been balling.
Tevis walked in there and was in the top 5% of all DBs physically. I don't know if y'all seen that brother with his shirt off. That dude looked like he'd been in prison doing this stuff. I mean, he's a beast.
Hey, we seen them in person. They look like linebackers, not DBs.
That's that Metcalf DNA is what that is.
Who is Metcalf? Who is Metcalf going to play over? Hudson Clark, the future Thorpe Award winner? No, I don't think so.
He said Thorpe.
Man, I wish they line up Tevin or T and Hudson like on an Oklahoma drill and just let TJ drill his ass, put him out. That just take him out.
Hey, I didn't even get to ask y'all about this. What was you gonna say, RD?
I mean, I wanna talk about his question. I mean, we really didn't talk about the question. His question was, how long is Sam Pittman gonna keep the boys from Alabama down?
I don't know. I mean,
why is he keeping them down? Is the question.
That's a better question.
Why won't he put them
valuable?
in the game? Is he not better than Hudson Clark? Does Hudson Clark was he promised something? Does his family offer Sam Pittman more in other ways? I mean, it's got to be something. Why is Hudson Clark continually getting on the football field? We see Hudson Clark get burnt game after game, get ran over game after game, but he's still out there. And why is he still out there is the question. Why have you not addressed that position? And if TJ is not the answer, why is he there?
I think in the coach's eyes, Hudson just hasn't done enough to lose it yet. I think if he have that one big bad performance, then maybe that'll push it. But I think in the coach's eyes, not in our eyes, because we all know we don't agree. But I think it's just one of those situations where.
Did you look at the game last year, Deezy?
Did you watch the Florida game? Did you watch? I know you watched the Florida game.
I said the coaches. I said in the coach's eyes, not my eyes.
Come on now.
The coaches really like Hudson Clark, man. I don't know why.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's because one thing that's positive for him is that he has a nose for the ball. He gets interceptions, he gets fumble recoveries, and he does get burnt. But if you're not Newton McLaughlin, every one of our defensive backs that have been starting get burnt. So they're not necessarily putting somebody else and their coverage skills over his, because honestly, very few of our defensive backs have had good coverage skills. That's my opinion.
How many interceptions did he have last season?
I don't think any. Maybe one or two.
He had one or two.
Let me see.
He had one. So where is his knack for the ball that you talking about?
He has a knack for the ball.
No, I'm saying either interceptions or fumble recoveries. He's got an eye for the ball, and he makes good open field tackles.
Hey,
you know what that sounds like? That sounds like the flub
that
they. That sounds like the flub that they tell you when you know you should have got the job, but this other dude got the job, and that's what they say. Well, why come he got? Well, you know, he just has a knack for the ball. You know, you just don't have a knack. Where do we find them knacks? Where they handed them knacks out at? That's what. I want to get in the knack for
the knack for the ball for a cornerback is interceptions, never fumble recovers.
Right.
Come on, Jim.
Yeah. Pass breakups.
Yeah.
You know,
knack for the ball.
My thing is this, right? And I'm gonna be finished with this Hudson Clark stuff because I'm tired of talking about Hudson Clark. We when you think about the Metcalf legacy of guys with that last name that are in the NFL, have been in the NFL, they all pretty much played for a Mississippi school. We got two of them in Arkansas with that name that's carrying on the legacy. We got a chance to honestly break up that Ole Miss situation with the last name Metcalf. They always get those guys named Metcalf. DJ Metcalf, that for Ole Miss, y'all know him. Eric Metcalf played for the Cleveland Browns for years. We got two of them here, and they can't even see the field. And they playing behind Hudson Clark that has no chance of making an NFL roster.
That is crazy when you put it like that. That make it worse. Way worse.
That make it even worse.
Hudson had no interceptions.
My thing.
No, he had one.
My thing is.
No, he did have one.
My thing is what we're seeing right now with the Metcalf boys. I mean, Sam Pittman is the head of the snake. He make all the calls, offense and defense. The fact that Hudson Clark is starting over them just let me know that Sam Pittman, eye for talent, is not there.
He's an idiot when it comes to judging talent.
Now, DZ, you had one more thing you was about to bring up. When we went back to the Metcalf, the Alabama boys.
Hey. I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, the bottom line, the real reason Hudson Clark is playing is because they gave that boy 150 bands.
Boy,
bottom line, that's the only reason he playing.
Oh, I know what it was.
He led all defensive backs in tackles.
Bruh.
Oh my God.
He get dragged 5 yards every time he make a tackle.
That's not correct, sir. Jaden
According to
Johnson
this, last year,
Jaden Johnson led the team in tackles, and from the defensive back position, he had 62 last year.
oh, no, that's correct. I was looking at unassisted tackles. You're right.
Hey, you know what's
He's right.
crazy? That's exactly my next point. How do y'all? We never talk about Jaden Johnson. He was in the top 10 list. I think he was number 10. He didn't make my top 10 list. I think I had him in like 12 altogether. How y'all feel about Jaden Johnson? He kind of like a silent guy back there that we really never talk about.
I think he playing the wrong position. I think
Where
he
you
needs to
think he
be playing
need to be?
nickel way close to the line so he can be a hybrid linebacker type player.
Yeah.
I don't have any thoughts on Jaden Johnson, to be honest with you. I just don't.
Yeah.
He's solid.
He just kind of a
Yeah, he no difference maker.
Facts.
I mean, he's solid. I mean, that's the best I can give him. I don't really have any nothing bad to say about Jaden Johnson. But hey,
That's who Tevin's behind.
Y'all know the best move Pittman done did since he became head coach? The number one move that he ever did in his life? That was moving the boy from wide receiver to the running back to cornerback. And he ain't did nothing like that since.
Ooh.
And I think he got lucky with that move.
McAdoo.
Oh, yeah.
And McAdoo actually McAdoo did that more than anybody. I can't even give Pittman that credit.
Hey, man, we got a question, man. Lil Joker says, who will have more receiving yards? Haas, Washington, Tesla, Broden, or Centennia?
Pass.
Yeah. I think he's going to have more.
Probably has. If he stays healthy.
Because of his ability to break loose and get that yak.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a damn mismatch. He's a problem with the secondary, his size and his speed. If he can stay healthy.
Give me Broden or Satania. Satania gonna be a sneaky weapon that I don't think any of us gonna expect to go off this year, and I think Broden gonna be the most improved player on the team this year. I could see Haas not having a great season just because we got so many weapons. Like, I think he's gonna be solid regardless, but just the breakout season we expect, I could see it not happening due to just us finally having an O-line, finally having a run game. We'll see though.
I think Washington showed us something last year before he got hurt. I think he's going to be a player at tight end. I think that's going to take some stuff away from Haas. We're going to have two legit tight ends. So I think Broden.
Hey, do y'all believe the Gums hype? Because, all camp, everybody been saying Gums a new player now. He a new tight end. Do y'all think he going to battle it out for that second tight end spot?
If he can read the playbook.
If he can,
there's a reason he didn't play last year.
Yeah, same reason he gonna play this year.
Plays.
You don't know the plays.
And just for everybody saying that Washington's tight end 3, Washington balled out at the end of last year on some games that we needed him. One of them was the Florida game.
Yeah, if he don't get hurt, he's. I mean, we're talking about him as probably being one of the starters. I mean, against Haas.
I mean, I could see Bobby laying out two tight ends, one of them in the slot, one of them up in the H in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Well,
read my super chat, man. We got Moon in the building, the resident statistician. He said, going off potential, I'll have to replace Jaden Johnson with Brad Spence on that list. I think Spence will have a big year.
That's what I'm talking about.
agree.
Well, the statistician agree with Box then.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Zach Fletcher, he says Brogan gonna be in the end zone a lot. Hey, I ain't mad at it. If he do, let it happen. That's Deezy's boy. That's Deezy's man.
Bro, when you 10 yards in, you throw it to your 6'7" tight end and let him jump up and get it.
Come on now.
Yeah. I've seen him be overthrown though.
All right, this is my last question of the night. All right, this is my last one. So, before the spring game, and I wish I had the footage so I could back it up. Everybody on the show was big. Oh, we got that boy from Georgia, Sorry. He gonna be this and that. He gonna be this and that. Now the tune is more leaning towards Brad Spence. So did his spring game performance kind of kill y'all's hype on Sorry a little bit? How y'all feel about that?
Jeff?
It didn't know mine because you got to have two linebackers anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't think
Unless somebody gets
you to think
injured,
that,
I don't get spoiled or hyped on any spring game statistics or performances.
Right.
All I care about are the injuries, and that's it.
It
well,
actually
let's get
helped
to the
me.
nitty gritty.
It actually helped me be more confident about the linebacker position.
So, I mean, tell me this then. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Who gonna be better between Sorry and Spence? Who y'all think gonna have a better season?
Spence.
You think Spence gonna be better than Sorry?
Yeah. Spence is a dog.
Mm-hmm. And you don't see that same dog in Sorry.
I see a less than a dog. A less. He a dog, but Spence is just that Rockweller pit bull mix. Sorry is a pit bull.
Matt, Jeff, how y'all feeling? Y'all think Spence is gonna be better than Sorry at linebacker?
I think Alex Sanford might even take Sorry's spot before it's all said and done. I like the Sanford kid, man. I like that kid.
He did have a good spring.
I don't disagree with him.
He's a little light. He's a little light in the back end. He needs to put on a little bit of weight. But the kid's not scared to come downhill and stick his nose in somewhere. And to play that position, you got to be a little fearless.
Well, man, everybody answer that question? Anybody else want to answer that?
G. Holmes then else.
You like Spence or Sorry? Who you like, G? Or you could say Carson Dean or Alex Sanford, whoever you like.
I mean, out of those two, I mean, I think I would take Spence.
That's crazy. I ain't
Y'all
mad
know
at
why
that.
I got. Y'all know why I got Sorry. Y'all know why I got Sorry because what did the last 5-star transfer we got do? You was 5-star for a reason. They just don't throw that 5-star around.
Drew
Are you
Sanders
talking about
balled out.
Hazelwood, or are you talking about Drew Sanders?
Linebackers.
Drew Sanders.
Drew Sanders, yeah,
balled
okay.
out.
Because Hazelwood was a 5-star.
We talking about linebackers right now.
Yeah. Honestly, I want to see more Carson Dean than any of them of these guys. That's who I want to see. He built like a linebacker. 6'4". That boy big, man. He hit somebody that was going into the end zone in that spring game.
Oh,
the boy didn't move another inch. He just stopped him dead in his tracks.
Yeah,
and I'm talking. That's what made him at the line and bow, and that was it. He didn't go no further, not an inch.
Yeah.
I want to see Carson Dean.
Carson
Is
Dean
we run the
reminds me a lot of
4-3?
Brooks Ellis.
Is we run the 4-3 this year?
No, 4-2-5.
4-2.
Yeah.
All
We
three of
only
them
use
going.
two
All four. We're gonna play 4 linebackers.
I hope so.
Well, man, I appreciate everybody coming up and kicking it with us tonight, man.
We got one more thing, OD.
What we got? Oh, we did have one person that didn't reach out to us about the shirt. Box picked Nima.
Nima.
Yeah, Nima. He gonna get that shirt to Nima. He was in here earlier, But he'll be in here again. So he was just in here. There you go. Nima.
Is he still in here?
I don't know. That was some time ago, so he could be gone by now.
What about it? He'll be in here. He'll be in here too.
Yeah, we'll find him. So yeah, so everybody else got their shirt except for one person. They didn't reach out, so we not gonna try to track them down. So man, I appreciate everybody for coming up and kicking it with us, man. If you haven't done so, man, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that. What else, man? Yeah, that's it for me, man. I appreciate everybody for coming up and kicking it with us the last couple of hours. DZ, what you got for us?
Hey, man, it was a fun show today. A lot of good arguments. It really showed the duality of our fan base. So, hey, man, I love kicking it with y'all. I love when y'all call up and kick it with us. So, Woo Pig, baby.
D, take us out of here, baby.
Yo, what it do, Woo Pig family? It's your boy G Holmes in the building. First off, man, this is what we want to do, man. We want you guys to experience peace of mind with Insurance Max. They are your one-stop shop for home, auto, and commercial insurance, and we're talking about statewide. So don't wait. Call today for a free, no-obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max. It's where protection meets affordability. You guys can call Wes, Caleb, or Sandy right now, and you can start to safeguard what matters to you the most. That number is 870-534-2823. Again, that number is 870-534-2823. And you know we're going to show some love to the OGs, 3M Electric. They are an electrical contractor serving Northwest Arkansas. Now, they do both commercial and residential electrical contracting. They are an SDVOSB. Now, what does that mean? That is a service disabled veteran-owned small business. These guys are both dependable and reliable with no business being too big or too small. So when it comes to all your electrical needs, give 3M Electric a call. That number is 479-408-9865. Again, that number is 479-408-9865. And serving Central and South Arkansas. Are you guys looking to find your dream home or sell some property hassle-free? Look no further than RE/MAX Platinum Realty, where client satisfaction is their top priority. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Melanie and her team will make sure that your real estate journey is smooth and successful. So, you guys ready to take the next step? Give Melanie a call. That number is 501-366-4407. Again, that number is 501-366-4407. And you guys can let RE/MAX Realty turn your real estate dreams into a reality. And whenever you call these sponsors, you please just let them know you heard it from the boys over here on the Woo Pig Podcast. Man, appreciate everybody coming out here and rocking with us, man. We had over 500 people in the building, man. Please, man, when y'all leaving, hit the like button. Whatever platform you guys are on, hit the like button for your boys. Also, check us out on the woopig.com, man. We got some great merchandise over there, so you guys go over there and check it out. Just hit us up on any one of the platforms. Man, we just, like I said, we changing up the schedule for the summertime, because we like to, sometimes on the weekends, man, we do stuff with our families and friends, so we want you guys to be able to do the same. So that new schedule, of course, is going to be Sundays, still at 8:30, Tuesdays, still at 8:30, and Thursdays at 8:30. So y'all still come check for us, man, because we going to be here. So with that being said, man, you already know what your boy G Holmes like to say. Hey, man, I said what I said.
Oh my God.
And I'm out.
Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Woo Pig Podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bad. Big